Today, I'm going to be building a branded dropshipping business from complete scratch that can scale to $30,000 per month at 30% profit margins. And we're going to do this all step by step together so that way you can see the exact process that I would go through. Literally, if I had to start from scratch, if all I had to my name was a couple $1,000s, a laptop, and a Starbucks Wi-Fi connection, this is the exact process that I would go through. I want to walk you through this step by step to show you it's actually not as difficult as you might think. And you honestly don't need these like 6-hour long courses. Like, no disrespect to the people that make 6-hour long free courses on YouTube or just free courses of any kind. But if we're being honest, those are usually lead magnets to give off the appearance of real value so that you sign up for all of the affiliate links that are in the description. I'm not going to name names, but click on any of those 6-hour long courses and I want you to count how many affiliate links there are in the description. Again, no hate. I'm just telling you there's probably not a ton of actual value in those courses. So in this video, I just want to walk you through exactly what I would do step by step, exactly as I did in the previous video, but we're going to try to do this in under 30 minutes. So I've already spent a minute of my time talking through this intro. So I only have 29 minutes left. And obviously if I only have 30 minutes, I got to shut the fuck up and get on with the video. So really quick, before we dive in, if you're interested in learning how to start and scale a branded dropshipping business from complete scratch to $1,000 a day and you want my help, then click the first link in the description to join God to Ecom. It's our private course and community. And if you're wondering why I'm even qualified to teach you how to do this or why you should even care about watching me how to do this. Number one, my name is Anthony Camacho. I scaled my first e-commerce brand to 7 figures in its first year, and I've generated over 9 figures in advertising revenue for Shopify brands. And now I run this awesome community of hustling entrepreneurs, guys who are literally scaling to $10,000 a day, guys who are seeing, following everything in the course and literally starting their first stores from complete scratch, scaling up, guys who are doing their first $6,000 days on their stores. And so a lot of guys in here getting results. What better flex in results than people in our community's results? So anyways, let's get back to the video. All right. So first thing we're going to start off with is a product. Now, as you guys know, if I'm ever going to build a branded dropshipping business from scratch, I always want to go after a problem solving product. So it solves a problem or pain point with, and this is a key thing here. You don't just want to pick anything, a product that solves any problem. You want to pick a problem or pain point with urgency and intensity to be desired. Like, so for example, I really hate that I have to plug my phone into, this is not true, by the way, I'm just making up a first world problem. I hate having to plug my phone into, the cord here. I wish I could just have a wireless charger. That's an example of a problem or pain point that I could probably go the rest of my life without solving and never give a shit. You want to focus on things that people really want to solve badly, like it's ruining the quality of their life, such as they have debilitating knee pain, they can't even get up in the morning, or I really want to prevent my pet or dog from dying an early death. Those are the kinds of problems that you want to solve. And the benefit is that those products are plentiful online and you can actually have, you can actually provide people with a real solution to these problems. So solves a problem or a pain point with urgency and intensity to be desired. Sorry, not desired, to be solved. There we go. Typically, we're going to want to aim for the older demographics. So me personally, I skew anywhere from 35 to 65 plus, men and women. I just find that to be the best demographic to get started. So that's what I prefer. Older demographics, product that is proven to sell 300K plus via Facebook ads. I cannot type today. So we're also looking for a product that is already proven to sell, doing at least 300K plus via Facebook ads, because it's much easier to sell something that's already working for someone else than it is to generate completely brand new demand for a brand new product. This also needs to be lightweight and easy to ship for avoiding high shipping costs. And I only have 25 minutes. And then this also needs to be, needs to have really good upsell and cross sell potential. And what does that mean? It simply means, can I sell this? Can I sell other products with this product? That's it. That's all that is. So let's go ahead and look for a product. I'm going to use this tool called Get Hooked. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my performance filters to the maximum. And then I'm going to go ahead and set my language to English. And all I'm going to do is type in a specific pain point that I want to solve or a particular niche that I want to be in. So I have been having a lot of success right now in the pets niche. So I'm going to go back to that niche just because I think it's obviously one that's evergreen. People always want to take care of their pets. And all I'm going to do here is look for products that hit these criteria here. So let's go ahead and go in. And right away on any spy tool, if you start seeing actual brands, Get Hooked has this really cool feature where you can exclude brands. So Blue Buffalo is a huge cat food and dog food manufacturing company. So I don't want to sell those products. I'm not going to find dog food on AliExpress. So I just simply hide them here in the bottom left. So let's go down to Pup Labs. This looks like it could be interesting. This is a VSL funnel. These guys are probably crushing it. In fact, let's just check. Oh, okay. They're doing okay. They're actually scaling down. What we're looking for are not only products that hit all of this criteria, but they also need to be things that we can probably find on AliExpress. So like dog food, we probably can't find on AliExpress. Here's another brand that I keep seeing that I just don't give a shit about because I can't sell that product. So I'm going to exclude that. Pup Labs, we're going to exclude as well. Come on. All right, exclude them. Wow PetSmart, that's another, I'm not going to say shitty brand, but don't really give a shit about them. And we'll just keep going down. Okay, Cognitive Toys. That looks interesting. Let's click on that. Okay, this looks like BarkBox. Okay, I actually know this company. See, this is an example of a brand that we definitely can't replicate. So let's exclude them as well. BarkBox. Awesome. And just literally keep scrolling down. All right, Cheerable. This looks interesting. What is this? Cheerable Wicked Ball Air. What does that even mean? Okay, this is not something I would pick. Well, I guess I could, but it doesn't really solve a problem with intensity to be desired. It's just more of a cool thing. There we go. That looks like an actual problem. That's worth solving. All-in-one dog supplement. Again, might have some trouble finding that specific product on AliExpress. Okay, these guys look interesting. Car seats. Doesn't really solve a problem with intensity. Pet Lab Co. More supplements. Let's see this. Dog parents who need a break. She's been doing this for months. Could potentially look into this. Automatic dog walker. These guys are probably not doing that great. Pet Lab Co. Okay, there's a lot of Pet Lab Co in here. Dog is human. Let's keep going. Okay, it's tough. There's so many supplements in the pet niche. We could sell a dog multivitamin, but let's be honest, that's probably not the best idea. What is this? Pet dental finger wipes. What is pet dental finger wipes? Let's see if we can find anything. Ooh, that looks terrible. Okay, pet dental finger wipes. Let's see if we can actually find this product. Okay, they're not doing a ton of revenue, so never mind. Let's just keep going on with this. All right, come on. Can we find anything? Jesus Christ. Let's see, what's this? Eliminate dog breath. Let's see, what's this? Dog biotics. Okay, advertorial funnel. All right, what is this? Dog biotics. AI generated. 100%. This is a dropshipper. Let's see if they're doing decent revenue. Let's see. Oh, yeah, definitely don't want to copy those guys. They are not doing so great. Let's keep going on. Everything in this niche is fucking stuff we probably can't find. Well, it's good for you guys to actually see this. Let's see. Whoa, what's he doing there? Okay. This looks interesting. Okay, again, another dog treat. Hip and joint supplement. All right. Let's see if we can find, what is this? Okay, they're not doing a ton of revenue. Jesus Christ, these guys suck. Come on, guys. What is this? Cat parents, wild idea, change everything? Yeah, I doubt it. Let's click on this anyways. Oh, it's the cat donut. Okay, kitty curls. Let's see how much money they're doing. Damn. Damn, son. 268,000 visitors for this shit. Come on, guys. All right, I'm curious what their best-selling product is. Okay, so we found a brand. There's potential here. What we're going to do is click on this brand, and we're going to see what the majority of their ad library is made from. Okay, it's looking like, what's this? That's a good hook. It's looking like the majority of their ads are this thing. I don't even know what it is. Whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is. I've said that like 10 fucking times. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and find this on AliExpress. And I have this handy dandy AliExpress product search by image tool. And within a matter of fucking minutes, I found it. So awesome. We've got this. I think that's the actual product itself. So perfect. We've already found a product. This is the kitty curls. Let's go back here. So what we're going to do, first of all, is going through the validation process. So we've already found, oh, that is my internal training. Forgot to ecom. Let me close that out. All right. So we've got our product here. Yeah, in terms of the product itself, let's go ahead and duplicate this tab so we can just keep track of this. All right, product, we have the kitty curls. Okay, we're going to put a quick link to this product here. Grab this, and then we're going to link it here just like that. And then we're going to go through the validation process. We're just going to basically estimate how much revenue these guys are doing. So they've got 268,000 visitors last month. So if we go into our calculator and we do 268,000, is that 268,000? Nice. And then we multiply that by the average e-commerce conversion rate times 0.3. We're going to get how many people have, oh shit, that's way too high. Wait, divided by 0.3. There we go. So we actually need to multiply this by 0.03. That tells us about 8,000 people have converted. Now I'm going to assume that their average order value is much higher than $29.99. I bet if we add this to cart, oh wait, let's refresh this. Okay, if we add this one to cart, let's see what kind of upsells we get. Oh, they don't have any upsells. That's crazy. So they have a $60 option. Let's see. Yeah, $60 option versus a $30 option. I'm going to guess their average order value is about 50 bucks because when you have a really good offer like this, it's going to sit somewhere in the middle, but closer towards the higher price point one. So let's go ahead and say $60. All right. And as you can see, we can estimate the revenue to be doing about 482,000 every single month. Now, if we want to be a little bit more conservative and we can divide that number by 60, we can multiply it by their lowest price point option, which was 30. And that's being very, very conservative. If we're just assuming that every order is only the lowest price point option, which it's probably not. So we're going to say in our document, this is doing about 250K to 450K per month. So it is validated. This does solve a problem. Okay. And I know like from the outset, it doesn't look like it solves a problem, but I promise you, we can frame this in a way, and you can kind of see they're doing a little bit of that here, which is stress relieving. I promise you, we can frame this in a way that is going to make this solve a really intense problem for our customers. And you're going to see the magic of, I don't want to call it magic, but I just want to show you my process of basically like taking these seemingly like innocuous and boring products. I don't even think I used the word innocuous, right? But taking these boring products and putting just crazy, crazy angles on them that make them sell like crazy. So solves a problem, lightweight for sure. And then in terms of the margins we have here, this is going to cost about $8.87. So we can put cost of goods, $8.87. And then current sell price is, I think it was a buy one, get one free. Yeah, buy one, get one free. Get one free. Buy one, get one free. And then buy two, get two free for $59.99. Okay, awesome. So we have our and we'll just put here like pet boredom, pet stimulation. Again, we'll flesh that out in a little bit. So already we have our product. We have kitty girls. It's validated, it solves the problem, lightweight, cost of goods. We could definitely sell this and make money. If they're doing 30 bucks, we could easily sell 30 bucks for one as well. All right, let's get into the actual research process. So now that we have a product that is proven to sell, what next thing we need to do is go heavy on the research. So first thing that we'll do is we're gonna open up my favorite prompt for doing research, which you guys should know this by now, is gonna be this pain diving prompt. A lot of you guys are already using it as I'm recording this. And what we're going to do is open up ChatGPT and we're going to enter this in and we're saying we're doing research on this interesting new cat toy. This is my #1 competitor, kitty curls. And I'm interested in finding 10 URLs to public discussion forums and make that public discussion forum posts, talking in detail about their problems and pain. Now, before we do that, we're actually going to take their website and open up a fresh window of SimilarWeb and grab their website and throw this in. And you can actually do this for free right after you confirm that you're human. And I fucking can't do it. Jesus Christ, Anthony. Come on, man. Literally wasting precious time here. All right, let's go there. God damn, seeing that clock go down is giving me anxiety. All right, demographics. All right, looks like majority of this audience is 65% female, and we have majority millennials. Makes sense. Probably this is scaling really well on TikTok. What we're gonna do now is paste this in. So we're basically giving, let's grab this. Awesome. So now we give ChatGPT and the AI tool our actual competitor's #1 customer demographic. And then we say, based on that customer demographic, I want you to find 10 URLs to actual discussion forum posts like Reddit of people talking in detail about the pains and problems associated with this particular product. So all we're doing right now is finding the specific URLs. Okay. Oh, wow. There's actual like review, like people are actually trying to get reviews. Nice. Okay, so we actually have the legitimate reviews, and then we'll say, to further flesh this out, we'll say, give me 10 more URLs, this time, of people in my demographic, talking specifically about any of the pain points, problems, and deepest fears that could eventually be solved by this product and what its benefits are. So now we have, like, if you have a really validated product, meaning one that's been like on the shelves and people are playing with, then you're more often than not going to get URLs of actual people discussing the product, but that's not what we want all the time. We actually want to know, like, what are the specific pain points that people could be suffering from, regardless of the product. So here's a good example. My cat is destructive, loud menace, and I am defeated. I can attest to that, by the way. This guy right here, you can't see him. Momo, say what's up, man. I don't want to unplug my laptop. Anyways, my cat is a fucking menace, so I can definitely attest to this. So you can already kind of see, based on this research, kind of a glimpse into what kind of problems we're going to be framing this product to be the solution for. So what we're going to say now is give me all 20 of these URLs, but not as embedded links. And then while that's cooking, we're going to go open up a new fresh window of Claude, which is going to be how we actually do the research. So, and then in the background while that's cooking, we're going to go back to our customer avatar and jump a little bit ahead here. So we're going to go with 25 to 34 women, have cats, typically indoor cats. Actually, we can have ChatGPT do this for ourselves. Okay. Come up with a quick customer avatar demographic profile and psychographic profile based on the research of people we can market this product to. Okay, kind of going out of order. This video is kind of all over the place, but hopefully it's hitting. Look at that. Damn. I wonder if anyone's taking any of these videos and like actually putting it to good use. And we got 10 minutes left on the clock. So, okay. So now that we have the actual URLs, first thing that we're going to do actually is come up with a quick customer demographic profile. So let's see here. Busy cat mom. All right. Awesome. Here is our actual kind of demographic profile that we're going to work with. Awesome. And then, yeah, we'll just wait for this to cook up. Damn, I only have 11 minutes left on the clock. This is getting close. All right. Okay. Awesome. Gen X cat mom who sees her cat as a family and is always on the lookout for proven enrichment products. All right, so this section here, we're going to take this and we're going to bring this into our prompt here. And it's much better than what I had. And we'll paste that in literally just like that. Yes, paste the whole thing in. And then let's go ahead and do that. All right, so now we have an actual customer demographic profile that we can envision in our mind that this is who we're speaking to, okay? Core is gonna be 25 to 44 and women, particularly ones with indoor cats, anywhere from 1 to 2 cats. All right, so Now that we have the URLs as well, what I'm going to do is grab these URLs and we're going to bring this into Claude, paste that in, and then we're going to grab our pain diving prompt and just grab a section of it and say, please analyze these URLs. And then the goal is to understand their keywords, language, semantics, and language patterns so that we can deeply understand their pains and problems from their perspective. Let's keep it going. Awesome. And then while that's cooking up, we can also get started on the actual offer. So in terms of the offer, super duper easy. Whenever you're testing a product for the first time, especially if your main goal is just how can I get up and running as quickly as possible, just copy your competitors and make it better. So our competitor is doing buy one, get one free. So we're going to make ours even better by doing buy one, get one free plus free shipping plus money back. Actually, won't do a money back guarantee. Yeah, well, actually, fuck it. Let's do it. 30-day money back guarantee plus free gift. Now we can cross-sell this with a digital download, okay? Digital download ebook, okay? 7 exercises to eliminate cat boredom. Something like that, something along those lines, right? So now we have, if we go back to Kitty Curls, these guys are running a buy one, get one free offer. They already have the 30-day money back guarantee, and it looks like this is 50% off. So we're gonna do our offer. Again, we're just focused on trying to make it a little bit better than what they have. We'll do 70% off, plus buy one, get one free, plus free shipping, plus 30-day money back guarantee, plus digital download ebook. So what we have essentially is the same offer with a better percentage discount off, with the same money back guarantee, with a digital download ebook on top. So they're getting one free item, and they're also getting another free item, which is an ebook that is tied directly to the things that they want to achieve. So obviously, as you can see, people in this niche, they want their cat to be playful. They want to get rid of cat boredom. They want to get rid of cat destruction, or like, you know, their cat's destroying their shit. And basically that is what the ebook here is providing them. So again, take your competitor's offer, improve it by just a little bit, add a free gift. Even just a free ebook, honestly guys, increases the perceived value so much. So add that on. And again, it's low cost. You can build it with ChatGPT, give it a cover with Canva, and then ship it out to all of your customers completely free of charge. Okay, so that is it for the offer. Now, in terms of the actual research here, as you can see, we've had Claude analyze these URLs, and now we can start to understand the core emotional pain points in our customer's own language. So when you go to write copy, when you go to do a UGC script, when you go to build an image ad, you should not be saying, are you tired of your cat destroying things? You should say, are you tired of your cat being a destructive, loud menace? Or you should say, do you ever think I must be doing something wrong with your cat? Or you should say, if you ever feel terrible at leaving your cat alone, right? All of this fuels your actual ad copy. Everything to do with your creative should be fueled by the research that you're doing here. So now that we have access to all of these language patterns, what we're going to do now is have basically prep Claude to actually write the copy for us. So we're going to move on to prompt number 2. And then within prompt number 2, if we click the insert this document, we're going to grab another copywriting framework here and paste this in, and then just press enter. And I only have 4 fucking minutes. Jesus Christ. Dude, we're cutting it close on this video, man. This is cutting it really close. Okay. Nice. All right. Now we can already come up with our angles. Actually, before we do that, let's nail down the core mass desire. And this is the core thing. The overwhelming urge that gets people to buy comes down to what do they want out of the product. Okay. And for every product, there's going to be one dominant mass desire, meaning one primary thing that everyone wants to get out of this product. You can think of it as like a seatbelt. The major thing that people want when they use a seatbelt is to be safe, right? Or to not die in a car crash. So we want to figure out what that is for our product. And we're going to do that in Claude. So please, really quickly, please identify the core mass desire or dominant mass desire solved by this product for people in this market. We've got 5 fucking minutes in this market. phrase it as the desire to ... Damn, this is cutting it close, guys. That's way too long. What the fuck is that, dude? Way too long and complex. Okay. Okay, there we go. You don't fucking complicate it the way Claude just did. Desire to be confident, competent pet parent who provides their cat with fulfilling. That's just like fancy marketing speak. You want just the desire to keep their cat happy, like super plain. Like it doesn't need to be fucking over the top, man. Okay. Okay, boom. So we've got our core mass desire here. So now we have, right, we've got our product here. We've got our research, which we're going to link to the Claude document. We have the exact person that we're going to sell this to. We know what the core mass desire of people in this audience is. We know our offer. And so now we're going to start to tie this all together by creating the angles. Now, this is where things really start to come together, and you're going to see here. So we're going to paste that in just like that. Awesome. All right. Now we've got 5 potential angles that we could use to sell this product. We've got the destructive cat tornado story. My cat was destroying everything in sight until I discovered the real reason why every toy fails. Let's see if we can go here. Let's keep going on with this. The work from home nightmare story. I couldn't focus on a single Zoom call. Dude, I fucking resonate with that. We've got the anxious rescue cat story. That's a really good angle. Then I discovered why traditional toys actually make anxiety worse. I think I'm going to lean towards that one. The smart cat, bored cat story. Okay, that's decent. Angle number 5. To be honest, I really like angle number 3, which is the anxious rescue cat story. And we can talk about like how traditional toys basically fail you by being aggressive or overwhelming. That leads to disruptive behaviors. And that's why you need our product specifically. So what we're going to do now is come up with our first long form ad copy that we can use either in an advertorial or directly in an ad. And so we're going to say for this angle, and then finish this up with prompt number 3. Grab this and then bring this into here and put prompt or angle number 3 just like that, and then paste that in. All right, 27-minute mark. Let's keep this going. Wow, amazing. This is a perfect fucking advertorial already. My rescue cat was so scared I thought she'd never be normal until I discovered why most cat toys actually make anxiety worse. This is such a good hook for an ad. If you've ever adopted a rescue cat who seems terrified of everything, including the toys you bought to help them, then you need to read this. Boom. Okay. My name is Sarah, and 6 months ago, I made what I thought was a wonderful decision. After losing my beloved 14-year-old Tabby, I decided to give a shelter cat a second chance at happiness. After all, I'd had cats my whole life. How hard could it be? I was so wrong. It wasn't even funny. The nightmare begins. Again, this is fucking fantastic. Amazing. Amazing. Man, you gotta love Claude, man. This is fucking absolutely ready to go right out of the gate. For the first testing angles, we'll fill that out here. For the ad copy, we're gonna paste literally the entire thing, but let's make sure it's not bolded like that. Okay. Now we've got our first ad copy. This could also be, you could think of this as like the first ad copy / advertorial. Like you could literally build the advertorial for this right now. And then the first testing angle we're going to be focusing on is angle number 3 from the original one. Okay. Oh, whoops. Let's go here. Okay. Let's bring this down, and we are about to be at time. So I guess the only final thing is to, so we got our first testing angle, and then let's also come up with at least 5 image ad concepts for this as well. So image ad, oh my God, 29 minutes. Fuck. Image ad concepts, and then we'll say, please come up with 5 image ad concepts we could use to leverage this angle for a Facebook ad. Please remember to use real, authentic customer language and come up with things we could easily generate with Chat GPT. All right. We're just about at the 30-minute mark here. So this is going to basically be the final thing that we do. And as you can see right now, we're generating our first set of image ad concepts that we could immediately bring into testing. And what we can do actually is come up with the actual prompts. So we'll say generate the 5 actual ChatGPT prompts you would use to bring these all to life. Okay. Super simple. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so these are all the prompts. So we can actually just bring the actual image concepts and bring this into our document here. So here are the actual image concepts, and then here are the prompts for those concepts. Super duper simple. So copy that, and boom. That's it. 30 minutes. Done. Absolutely fucking done. So guys, that is how you build a branded dropshipping business in literally less than 30 minutes. Let's do a quick recap of everything that we did in this video. And really quick, just to tie all this together, I'm going to share a link to this research board in case you guys want to check this out. And let's go ahead and bring this into our research document just like that. And what you guys just saw was literally the step-by-step process that I take every single time I want to go sell a product. Anytime I'm working on any new store or whatever the case may be, I go through this process, probably not as quick, but as you can see on one of our brand new stores that we just started, let's see if I can show this. Oh my God, I don't think that's showing up in fucking, I think that's mirrored. Damn it. That sucks. All right. Anyways, we did basically about $400 in sales on a brand new store in just a couple of days using this exact process and in this same niche. But let's do a quick recap of everything that we did in today's video. Number one, we started with product research. We found a product that is proven to sell. It solves a problem. It's lightweight. It's easy to ship, and we could sell at an acceptable price point and make money. Perfect. And I think I said this, but it's proven to sell above $300,000 per month, which is perfect. We also did a bunch of research and we nailed down our specific customer avatar. In other words, who is the one person that we want to speak to in all of our ads? So if we do any ads with a person holding a cat, that person should not look like a grandma. That person should look like a 25 to 44-year-old. If we're going to do any kind of ad copy or UGC, we're going to focus on things or in images and concepts that show 1 to 2 indoor cats. This is exactly who we are speaking to. We know the core mass desire that we're going to leverage in all of our creatives to start is going to be the desire to keep our cat happy and entertained without the stress, guilt, or chaos. Our offer is going to be 70% off with a buy one, get one free plus free shipping with a 30-day money-back guarantee. And again, to improve this even further, we're going to add a digital download ebook, which is 7 exercises to eliminate cat boredom. And we'll say like, for good, just to, really make it valuable. Then we've got our first testing angle, which is going to be focusing on new cat owners who have just taken in a new cat, a new rescue cat, a sheltered cat, and they're having destructive behaviors or aggressive behaviors, and they're just super duper frustrated. Guys, I can tell you right now, having adopted 3 rescue cats, there is a learning curve that can sometimes be very, very depressing. But I love my cat Momo. He's just chilling on my bed right now. So we have our hook here. We have our unique mechanism behind the problem, which is that majority of toys on the market are actually going to trigger more anxiety in your cats because they're overwhelming and they're meant for cats who have been brought up in more or we should say less traumatic homes. And then the unique mechanism behind the solution is that our product specifically is designed for anxious cats with the material, with how it stretches and expands, and it builds that confidence so they're no longer scared. Then we also constructed a fully ready to go advertorial in our niche, which basically says and describes this angle up here at the top and speaks directly to people in this niche who are adopting a rescue cat, and it is building off of real life experiences from people in this niche who have shared their experiences online, using real and authentic customer language to describe the pain points and showing the transformation that is possible to satisfy this core mass desire through our product specifically. And again, we can run this as an advertorial directly on Shopify, or we can also use this as long form ad copy in an ad creative as well. If you were to do that, I would just get rid of these headlines because they don't really make a ton of sense in the context of an ad. That being said, if we scroll all the way down, we also have our first Facebook ad concepts for images that we can use to bring this or leverage these angles and sell this product essentially. So we've got image number 1, which is our before and after. We've got an emotional story format, problem agitation focused, a social proof testimonial, and then a mechanism reveal ad. And then on top of all that, we have all 5 prompts to actually generate these images inside of ChatGPT. So you have the actual images, you have ad copy to go along with it, you have an advertorial that you can run either on a landing page or as an actual ad. And then you also have access to, if you go back to the research sheet, all of the other angles that you could, no doubt, there's so many different angles you could use to sell this product. We've just chosen, again, one angle for that one specific mass desire. And we can literally write multiple variations of the angle. We can do different angles. There's so many ways to expand further from this, but this is exactly what I would do if I wanted to start out. And again, all of this document was done in about 30 minutes. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. And let me know if you enjoy seeing content like this. I freaking love doing this, which is basically just like, let's start from scratch, pick a niche, and let's just build a fucking business together. And hopefully this is helpful rather than me just like talking at you or talking to you, to show you what my thought process is and how I actually work. And that way you can try and model this and replicate this. So you can actually see, guys, it's not that crazy complex to build a branded dropshipping business. I mean, this is really the important stuff. The only thing left that we have to do is obviously create the website, import the product from AliExpress onto the store and make the creatives, but you've already done the majority of the upfront work. And guys, this is the work that's going to determine your success, not the Shopify theme that you're using, not if you're using ABO versus CBO. It's how well you did the research, how well you understand your customers, how well you understand the problems and the pains that your customers are going through, and how well you understand ultimately what is the desired transformation that your customers want to achieve. And if you can understand all of that, and if you focus on doing quality research and understanding all of that to the best of your ability, there's no world where you can fail. So guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, that is going to end the video here today. If you did enjoy this content and you want to see more of it, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It greatly helps out the channel. And for those of you that are wondering, hey, why wasn't there a special word in today's video? You're in luck because I'm going to drop it right now. If you made it all the way to this point in the video, I want you to go ahead and comment the word. Let's come up with a good word. I want you to comment the word, or the name rather, David Ogilvy. David Ogilvy is the godfather of advertising, and it is who, like, one of the people that I look up to the most in advertising. So if you made it to this point into the video, I want you to comment the word David Ogilvy, or the name rather, David Ogilvy, so we can pay homage to one of the greatest advertisers of all time. And if you comment that special word, that's going to confirm one of 3 things. Number 1, your attention span is not completely fried. You can actually sit through a video that can change your life. Number 2, you are an absolute G, because you're in on a joke that 99% of people who can't sit through a video and who don't have working attention spans will never understand. And lastly, number 3, we're going to pick one lucky person who comments that word across all of these videos to be entered into a chance to win a free month inside of God Tier Ecom. Now, really quick, I want to spend another minute just talking about why you should even care about that and what's in it for you if you join God Tier Ecom. So really quickly, I'll just show you. When you join God Tier Ecom, you're going to get access to 3 things: community, classroom, and the calendar. So the community is where all of our members are having discussions, sharing wins, sharing what's working for them, such as Enos, who scaled all the way up to $10,000 a day and basically told us what was working for him. And we've got several other students in here sharing their wins, basically showing themselves breaking past challenges and scaling to new heights. And then, of course, we have the classroom section, which contains our full masterclass that shows you step-by-step everything that you need to know in order to start and scale your first branded dropshipping business to $1,000 a day, from product research, building the actual Shopify store. I literally hold your hand and take you from a Shopify sign-up page to fully built out store, writing advertorials, building on Funnelish, making creatives, and then of course, testing and scaling with Facebook ads. And you can even unlock a bunch of other bonuses, such as access to the top spy tools in the world. So if you're thinking about joining a spy tool, you might as well join God Tier Ecom, get access to these spy tools that you see here, and then you'll get the bonus of having access to the community and the classroom, and it's an instant ROI. You can also get access to the live recordings of our Q&A calls, as well as VIP one-on-one coaching calls, literally for free. And then lastly, we have our calendar, which contains our live Q&A calls, which twice per week, we get on a call from anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. And it is your best chance to ask me questions, get help, get real-time feedback on your store. And it is literally like having me as your coach in your corner, helping you get past certain challenges. In fact, we just had this example of one of our community members, Mickey, who was going through some challenges and just today made some changes and implemented some of the advice that he's taken from the Q&A calls. And now he's up to hitting his first 2 sales and getting his second purchase ever. So guys, if you want access to the community, the classroom with the full masterclass, all the bonuses, all the free stuff, the spy tools, the coaching calls, and if you want access to the Q&A calls, the live calls every single week, then click the first link in the description to join God Tier Ecom. We're doing something really special, as you guys know, until the end of this week, backed by popular demand. If you subscribe for 1 year, you will get 60% off. And I've said this multiple times. We will never do this again because so many people actually turn out to take it. And 60% off is a massive discount. It's not even Black Friday. So guys, click the first link in the description to join God Tier Ecom. Right now, you can get 60% off. And on top of that, there's a 7-day money back guarantee. So if you try it out and you hate it for whatever reason, you can get your money back. No questions asked. So guys, God Tier Ecom is going to be the first link in the description. I'm also going to leave this document that we built together on this video and the pain diving prompt and this prompt as well. All of that's going to be in the video description as well. Again, hope you guys enjoyed the content as always. Hope you got a ton of value out of this, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.